Making money in Tarkov isn't always easy. However, there are some tricks that I use that can earn you upwards of 2 times more rubles in your raids with literally no extra effort. I'm going to show you those right now. Stick around and let's get into it. So the first thing I want to cover is price per slot versus the actual number of slots you have available. Now, you might not get what exactly I am talking about, but let me quickly explain the context that I mean this in. Alright, so take for example this loadout. I'm using a Recouping bag and a bank robber rig. Overall, these two items total around 30,000 rubles and give us 28 slots. Now, that's not bad for the price. However, one thing that a lot of people don't consider is that this really isn't that much space. Let's quickly take a look at a loadout with more space, a trizip bag and an azimut rig. For 75,000 rubles, we get 50 slots. Now, when we break down the price, the bank robber rig and Recouping bag cost around 1,000 rubles per slot versus the trizip and azimut rig, which cost around 1,500 per slot. So what am I getting at? Obviously, the loadout that has more space also costs quite a bit more, around 2 times more. But let's bring this into the context of an actual raid. On a run, if we fill up each slot with, on average, 10,000 ruble per slot items, our Recouping bag and bank robber rig will net us around 280,000 rubles. Then when we look at the slightly more expensive loadout, the trizip and azimut rig, with the same average of 10,000 ruble per slot items, we'll be able to come out with around 500,000 rubles. Now, when we consider the price of the loadouts, we'll get a net income of around 250,000 rubles and 425,000 rubles respectively for the different loadouts. So what this means is that even though you would be paying about twice as much for your bag and rig, you'll also be making significantly more profit. An important thing to note here is that a lot of items you're going to find in raid are just simply going to be worth more than 10,000 rubles per slot. I only use that number for some easy math. So just to summarize before I move on, basically, if you can afford to, you should really make an effort to go into raid with as many slots as you possibly can. Not only will this make you more money by being able to carry more loot, but it'll also let you take out additional gear that you can use in your future raids. Now, moving on to the next way to make more money in your raids. For this trick, I will be discussing containers in raids such as docs cases. Docs cases and sick cases, of course, allow you to hold certain items inside of them. For example, the docs case can carry stuff such as flash drives, intel folders, GP coins, and a lot more, which I'll show on screen right now. What this means is that when you find these items in raid, you can immediately put these items inside of your secured container. This ensures that you'll keep these items even if you die. So let's say, for example, you find a flash drive and 2 diaries in a safe. Even though these items would lose their found in raid status if you were to die, they'd still retain the majority of their value and would be able to recoup some of the money you lost from dying. Beyond that, not only would it give you back some money if you die, but this also brings us back to the previous point of available slots. If you're able to put these items inside of a documents case rather than taking up some space in your bag or rig, then you're going to be able to bring out more loot and thus make more money as a whole. So basically, just as a brief summary, you should really make an effort to bring in a documents or sick case into your raids, as these will basically be free money makers, and I find that they will pay themselves off very quickly. So that about does it for this video. If you'd like to watch another one of my videos, check out these ones on screen right now. I really appreciate you watching through to the end, and if you like this video, why not subscribe and let me know in the comments what you'd like to see next. Thanks again, and I hope you have a great day.